time? Does the 7th time work? Maybe the 8th time? I don't know. We've tried and tried. It says we're live now. Hopefully we're live. I know that all of you have been patiently waiting. I sincerely apologize. This MacBook, it teaches me a lesson every now and then. It says that you can have things planned to a T. You can be ready. You can know what you want to do. You can have it planned. You can hope to execute. But sometimes life throws you a curveball, and it threw us the curveball. And we swung once, we swung twice, then we had some foul balls, and now we're here. Good, happy evening, everybody. I'm sorry for being just a few minutes late. You never know if this thing is going to work until you hit that button, right? We hit the button. Most of the time it comes up. Tonight it said, you know what? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. But here we are. Happy Sunday evening to all you Islanders. Thank you for being patient for a few minutes. I promise you I'll do everything I can to make up for it, to make it a good night. As Amanda comes back upstairs, she's troubleshooting. She's running around. Is anybody streaming in this house? Is anybody streaming?
Okay, it wasn't that intense.
Well, we're here. I did a restart of the Mac, and it worked. So,
well, turn off their streaming too.
Yes. So, good evening to you. Good evening, Amanda.
Hello.
We're in a better place than we were, I guess, about a week ago when you had tested positive for COVID, and we were getting through everything.
Too bad for me.
That's right. Tech support. Everyone, please say hello. Where you're from. We have missed so many messages as we got started, but I've seen a lot of our regulars on. I've seen a lot of faces that I don't recognize either. So names.
I know what you mean.
I see faces, even though some of you have never met. Good evening. I'm glad that you're here. If you're here every Sunday, it's your first time, let us know, especially if it's your first time. We invite you to comment, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see enough of my face during the week. You do too. But we are here to interact, and we hope that you are too. So feel free to do that. I've got to thank Steve. First off, Steve, thank you for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. And yes, I'm dedicated to the channel, but so are you and so many others.
That is true.
So I'm going to throw that right back at you. Thank you so much for being dedicated on what you do. Nancy said, hope you are both feeling better.
Much better.
Yes. Thank you all for all you do to keep us informed. We do feel better.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda, especially about Thursday, right?
Oh, yeah.
Turned the corner Thursday. And mine was kind of non-eventful.
Yeah. Which is good.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, of course we'll take that. But so we are feeling better. Thank all of you for praying for us. Some of you guys are saying, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Amanda and I sailed on the Carnival Horizon July 23rd through the 31st, and somehow we ended up with COVID, right?
Somehow.
We took the stairs, like all the time.
We did. We took them a lot.
We were in Havana, so we were
still like comedy shows, the big shows.
We went to
still
shows.
Around a lot of people.
We did. It happens.
And you're a talker. You probably talk to everyone on
the craps table. That's what I thought.
That's what got you.
The craps table. There's here we go. Mr. Lito Tito. I've talked to you some this weekend. I hope you and Michelle are having a great evening. She's back home from her trip. Glad y'all feel better. We are better.
We are.
I don't have that stupid cough anymore yet. We'll see what happens. As I talk for an hour, we'll see. David, Mr. David, hope you're doing well, brother. Hello, Island Time family. Hopefully y'all are better. We are. I am from DFW, but in Riverside, California. David's a truck driver. You never know where he's going to join us from. David, be careful out there. Thanks for what you do on the road. Also have to thank all you teachers. A lot of you, you guys are going back, and you still have one more week off. You have training.
Well, I have like 3 days of training next week, 2 days the next week. Yeah.
Yep. And so thank you all your teachers, and hope you have a great school year. I really do. And for those who have super chatted, I'll go ahead and say this. We're going to do as we always do. If you super chat tonight, for every time that you super chat, you'll be entered in to win some Island Time merch. We'll give away. Yeah, Amanda does have a shirt on tonight. So we'll give away. We'll draw a random name tomorrow on the show, and you'll get to pick out some item that you want. Most of the time, people pick a shirt, but I've had people pick out an apron.
Yeah,
before.
Michelle picked out a backpack.
Oh, the bag was awesome, Michelle.
Yeah, that was
blue
good
bag.
Quality.
Yep.
Good quality.
Laura Benson, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. But anyway, whoever wins, you'll get to pick out what you want. I'll buy it for you. I'll ship it to you, and then you can enjoy it. Yep. Tracy's here from Arlington, Texas. I've seen Pat as well. Pat and I have talked some about Norwegian, the Norwegian Prima, which right now is scheduled to be our next cruise Norwegian has taken ownership of the ship now, and the first reviews are starting to come in.
We watched a video of a guy that got to get on.
Oh, yeah.
He walked around. It looks really
good.
nice.
It looks good. We're excited about it. And as Brad has all reminded us, if you have questions, let us know in that comment section. Brad did an awesome job. He used all caps to get our attention. That will usually do it. If we don't see it for some reason, make everything caps. I don't know. Send a super chat if you have to. But Brad's got a question. What college football team are you most excited for this season? Well, living in Arkansas, I already know it. I need to go ahead and bust my bubble now.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
I mean, we've got a good quarterback, KJ Jefferson, coming back, so I'm excited to see KJ. But I'm just excited for football. I really am. Lito Tito and I were talking about it earlier today, and football's back. We have football every weekend from here until February.
And our son's playing flag football, so he's like over the moon.
Yeah, we have our first practice. I'm the head coach of my son's team. We have our first practice Tuesday night.
Jeremy, Trina,
and
Boyd. Blowing up over
Look
here.
At that. Look at that. Imagine flag football to kindergarten and first graders. That's what I'm doing Tuesday night. I don't know what you're doing Tuesday night.
It's like a big game of tag.
5 and 6, trying to explain. We're trying to pull flags. That's how you're down. But then you know what they do? They all pull flags the whole practice. It's like, no, don't pull flags right now. Anyway, here we go. Jeremy, thank you so much for that. Jeremy says, any casino stories to share from the cruise? LOL, so glad y'all are feeling better. Jeremy, thank you for that. I've got a couple casino stories.
Oh, you did?
Lito Tito and I were talking about it. I never won huge, but this is a fact. I walked away one time in an 8-day cruise losing money from a table. I walked away one time losing money. Every other time I walked away, I took money. And sometimes it wasn't maybe $50.
Yeah.
And none of them were, none of them was $1,000 or something. But Jeremy, the dice were very good. Toledo Tito and I, we had a blast. We really did. Thank you for that super chat. Trina as well. Of course, a Islander regular here. Not sure why, but your stream is coming in on Mountain TV Fire Stick, still showing. Holding on laptop. Hope others can get in. Trina, I hope maybe we had to restart. So maybe if you can hear us, at least restart maybe and get back in. Try a mobile device maybe. Hopefully that works. Thank you for that super chat. David, of course, Boomer Sumer. I knew that was going to happen, David. I knew it. They're coming to the SEC. You better be ready. And as Randy says, Longhorns, you're coming to the SEC. You better be ready. I'm excited for that. Christy says, go Vols, of course. Amanda, good luck on the school years. The Volunteers, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yes, Brad, we had a good start. We did. Rick, thank you so much for that super chat. We're selling on the Liberty of the Seas for the 4th time in 21 days. How about that? That's going to be awesome.
They really love that ship.
That's right. She is a beauty. It was great watching Liberty and Dream sail away today. Yes, it was. Rick, have a fantastic time.
Yeah.
We have been in some serious Royal Caribbean talk. The last day or two.
He's like, we really need to book that Royal Caribbean ship next summer. Which one are you wanting to go on?
The Allure of the Seas coming to Galveston. We have to. Samuel, thank you so much for that super chat.
It is going good, Samuel. It is.
The weekend has been great.
I do feel like my internal clock is off because I've been staying up so late.
Oh, yeah.
And then sleeping in.
Yep.
But when school starts, that's over. So we're in for a rude awakening.
Tonight was one of those nights. Amanda worked hard on dinner, and it was ready about 7 minutes before the show started. Well,
we had kind of a late lunch.
We did. We're going to have a date after this. We'll have our dinner and watch Big Brother. So how about that? We're excited about that. Yep. War Eagle Christie says, of course. Roy says, of course, LSU. Ellis who is what we say in Arkansas. And I'm going to offend some of you. Rich, thank you for that super chat. Sailing on the Mariner of the Seas. Okay. September the 19th. Never sailed her before. Any insight? We have never been on the Mariner of the Seas either. Watch videos on her, and actually had Jordan Benson sailed on her before. We were talking about the Mariner of the Seas. Actually, just last night when I hung out with my guy friends. You will enjoy the Mariner of the Seas. I can promise you that. Keep us posted, Rich, when you sail on her. Be sure, I'll invite all of you now to our Facebook page. If you're not on our Facebook page, it's in the description of this video. It's nice to see every day someone getting on a ship.
Yeah, post pictures.
I'm in Cozumel today. Yeah. Here's a couple pictures of the ship.
Here's what the port looks like.
We always enjoy
Here's
that.
what I'm drinking.
That's right. We always enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yep. Christy says Allure of the Sea in 78 days.
Ooh.
So that may be a little bit too soon for us because we have October, December. Yeah. We're looking for November, kind of.
Yeah, I have the whole week of Thanksgiving off.
That's
so we're open to a cruise over Thanksgiving.
Right. Big Brother was good tonight, Christy says.
Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers.
That's right. I'm excited for that. We're going to have a good dinner and Big Brother. So, yeah, we're Big Brother fans, too. As Michelle says, go Tigers. Have you seen that before? Go Tigers, Geaux.
No.
It's a Louisiana thing, a French thing, maybe. It is. And then I have to read this one out. I see this one. Good day from Australia.
Ooh.
Love your live streams, and thanks for all the updates on cruising. We have just started up. You have, Annette. I hope that things are going well.
You guys, Australia.
I know. How about
good.
That? All the way across the world, right?
I know.
Cruising started up. I know there were a couple of hiccups, right? There was a ship or two who had over 100 cases at one point. And locals there were saying, is this right? Should we have done this? Should we have waited? And ever since then, that's been probably 5 or 6 weeks ago, everything has been a lot smoother. So that's a life lesson, right? Life comes in peaks and valleys, right? It does.
Very philosophical today.
Well, it is. The Z Show, brother, I'm proud of you. You are losing weight, and so many Islanders in this community encourage you. Keep going. Hard. Listen, I want to share all with you when I have a whole script here, and this is not even on it, but I want to share with you all. I met Z in March, right? March.
Yep.
It was March. Z uses a scooter to get around, and he said, Derek, I want to lose some weight. I said, keep us updated on our progress. Post it on our page. And that's what Z has done. He's lost 25 or 30 pounds now.
He's probably
and Z has said, I'm now getting up.
Yeah, moving around
standing
better.
Up. Yeah. I'm walking. He wasn't doing that in March. And a lot of it is because of people like you. When he posts on that Facebook page, so many of you like his post and you comment. And that's just an example. I'm not saying Z is the one that stands out. There's people all the time who says, hey, I need help with this or that or whatever it may be. It's just part of the community we have. It is. So keep going, Z. Keep losing that weight. I need to join you. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Let's get started here.
What you got on the agenda?
I've got all kinds of stuff. Let's go with this. Let's go with cuts and splurging section here. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I had a video about this.
I'm kind of surprised by some of it. Go through all of them.
Well, I'll mention some of them. I really want to get to the splurging part because I had a video this week that talked about cuts that Carnival announced. I referenced in that video that I would probably get my wrist slapped by some that I know who work for Carnival. That's exactly what happened. As we have a Packers fan here, AZ Fun. I like the Packers too. And Hottie Toddy, William, Hottie Toddy, of course. Be a good game this year. It will. It's going to be at home. But anyway, Carnival announced some cutbacks. A lot of them are small, like C-Day brunch, instead of closing at 1 o'clock, is going to close at noon. Is that big? It's not, unless you enjoy a lunch at C-Day brunch instead of a breakfast.
That's not really a brunch at 1 o'clock.
The pizza place, of course, is going to close, early during those hours, 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. Is that a big deal? Not really, unless you enjoy pizza early in the morning. I did find it interesting, though, that they're going to add items to Pizzeria del Capitano or Pizza Pirate, depending on your ship.
That was the thing that I did not necessarily like.
Well, and that's because why? Go ahead and tell us.
Because the line is already super long. You'll stand there for 45 minutes for your pizza. And now they're going to add more items, which is going to take more time to prepare.
Sandwiches, salads.
Yeah. I'm sure they're going to be great food, but I just don't want to wait that long.
Yep. Yeah. Coach is here is what someone says. I'm looking. Look at there, Coach. 2 weeks.
Coach found his way off of a cruise ship.
Somehow you got off of that cruise ship, and you're never going to be more relaxed and ready for a school year than you will right now, Coach.
That's right.
I am behind on your content. I've got to catch up. If you follow Coach Cruz, he's a great friend of ours. We cruised with him July the 23rd on the Horizon. He stayed on for an extra week. I've got to catch up. I do.
Yeah.
So enough of the cuts because that's the negative.
Okay. But what's the positive here?
Well, I want to talk about splurging.
Splurge.
Well, I know. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you don't even need to be part of this conversation. Amanda and I self-admittedly splurged last cruise.
Yeah, not too bad.
Well, it was something we always wanted to do. We wanted to stay in the Havana area anyway. We splurged on a Havana aft wraparound balcony on the Horizon. We still need to upload our room tour.
Oh, it was so worth it.
It was. I want to to ask all of you, what's something that is on your bucket list that you're very close to splurging? What are you about? What's something you've always wanted to do? You say, you know what? Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the cruise. Let us know, of course, in that comment section. I want to see here. Amanda, do you have one? Okay.
Mine is the chef's table, because every time we say we want to do it, which they took it out for a while, but I've always wanted to do it. And Mr. Budget Man, he's like, oh, we don't need to do that. It's a little too expensive.
I know.
So if you've done the chef's table, tell Derek it's worth it.
Yeah, I know. So
it's on the bucket list, so you have to do it.
We have to do it. Jeremy with a super chat here. Thank you for that super chat, Jeremy. We leave for the breeze on Thursday. Oh my gosh. Nice. Jeremy, you're going to love the breeze. Of course, she's in the Dream class, Dream, Magic, and Breeze. So she's the last ship in that class. And she is, we've sailed the Dream, even though they're in the same class, the Breeze is light years different. One thing we love about the Dream and the Breeze is that the location of Alchemy. Amanda, where's Alchemy?
Oh, yeah, right by the Ocean Plaza.
Right in Ocean Plaza. So you get that live music.
Get live music.
That's right.
Sit there, relax.
That's right. The Breeze also has, and some people are like, why are you saying this? Why does that even matter? It has the lighter, fresher colors and tones. It has the greens and the blues, whereas the Dream, who's many years older, 5 or 6 years older, still has the reds and golds. So you're going to love the Breeze. She has a magnificent spa area. I don't know if you have a spa cabin or not. Splurge. You can buy a day pass. Amanda and I did that.
We did do that.
On the Horizon, you can buy a day pass to the treatment rooms.
Yeah. Their spa's larger than some of the other boats.
Yeah. The Thalassotherapy pool is on its own, not making noise.
Or the Loppoli pool.
As
right,
Coach? As Coach Cruz would say. Yeah. Let's say eat at the steakhouse, Roy. That's something that's measurable. You could do that for sure. Something you want to splurge on. Alaska, we've had a couple people say Alaska.
We have to book an Alaskan cruise.
Look at Brad's. Greenland or Japan.
Ooh.
That's what I'm gonna do. And Carnival's going twice. They're going back to back to Greenland. They don't go that much. Rick's at Alaska as well. And so did Hap, and so did Lido Tito did just above.
2024.
Yeah, U.S. Army Combat Medic. I'll have to go back and look and see. It's been several days, my friend, but I will go back and see. I don't remember who won exactly from last week.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying Alaska. Aft balcony, Jen says, doing it next year on the Radiance. Yes. So you've got it booked. You've splurged on it. How about that? I wanted to suite. So you got one in January, David. There you go. A lot of people splurging, right? Yeah. I think one thing we learned, although I'm being too philosophical again, one thing we've learned the last couple of years is maybe to splurge a little bit. I was bad at that. I don't splurge on myself.
That's because, like, when we were younger, we couldn't necessarily splurge.
That's true.
So
that's
now,
true.
Like,
Yep. Havana Daryl says, how much is the chef's table? I think it's 95.
Yeah, it's around 100.
Yeah,
like that.
I think it is. Glenn says 38. The steakhouse, I think, is 38. I think chef's table is like 95.
Yeah, it's close to 100.
Rich just received a Royal Up offer. That's an upgrade there to go from a balcony to a grand suite at 140. Rich,
you got to do it.
Jump on that.
Yeah, done.
Sign
me up.
That is one of the better offers I've seen from Royal Up, which I love. I love the way Royal does their Royal Up program.
Yeah,
you can bid. What would you? You're in an interior. What would you bid to be in a balcony? Stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
That is a neat idea.
Yep. There's Mr. Coach Cruz. What's the countdown to 12/29? Of course, Coach there referencing.
Don't even know, Coach.
Yep. It's about 148 days. I don't know. Someone look at it. 140 days maybe. Coach is referencing our New Year's Eve trip.
We're going, booked on that one?
He is. Yep. He is. We're going December the 29th. So we're here for Christmas. Get all the Christmases out of the way.
Yep.
And then fly out the 28th, get on board the 29th through the 3rd. It's just a 5-day because Amanda has school that next Friday. We would take a week. She's got school on a random Friday.
Done a 5-day.
Yep.
Have we ever done a 5-day?
I've done 2 4s.
Yep.
Yeah,
cruising without me. Rude.
I know. Brad says, Derek, I'm actually going on one of those places you just mentioned maybe next September on the Legend. That's going to be awesome. Yep. Yeah. David says we're still young. I appreciate that. Sometimes I don't feel young.
You got some gray in there a little bit.
Oh, I do. I got to keep that beard short because it'll show up. It will. You're exactly right. Let's see.
Leaving for Alaska in 10 days.
Jen, we did get your super chat, by the way. Thank you so much for that. Leaving Alaska in 10 days. And David going on the Dream in 13 days. It's going to be awesome. Nice. It is. Yep. And Alaska's going to 2024, man. We're doing that. Yep. Little Tito, 143 days. I said 148. So Antonio answered 80 plus. The gratuity, 18 plus, 80 plus 18% gratuity. That's what I thought it was. Yeah. Yep. Cove balcony. So we got a lot. There's a lot of people who want to splurge. I'm not your financial advisor, but we just splurged last week. A little. We did, and we really did enjoy it. So when you can do it,
don't splurge beyond what you can.
Exactly. Okay. There you go. There's the common sense coming in, right? U.S. Army Combat Medic. We appreciate that so much. Booked reflection going to Barcelona.
Ooh, fancy.
I was just looking at cruises in Europe.
Barcelona.
Yep. We've got to go. We've got our kiddos. It's just tough to go on some of these big trips.
When they get older, they'll be easier to cruise with, though.
Jeremy, we are going on the Breeze for New Year's. So a little 5-day book it. And there's a large group going. Large group. Mike and Michelle are going. Coach is going. Coach who's going with you. Yep.
So.
Yep. Tanya, I'm a speech pathologist in an elementary school. Amanda works in elementary school.
Right.
And I hate all the great cruise deals I miss. I know. She gets it from me all the time. I'm like, Amanda, if you didn't teach.
If you weren't a teacher, okay, well, let me be a stay-at-home mom. I'll do it. I will do it.
No, you're too good of a teacher, Amanda. You're too good of a teacher.
Okay. He needs the money.
Yep. Rachel, you're exactly right. It's great that we splurged a little bit. And I did want to go back up here. I saw a comment that I did want to mention. Marcus asked, question, any worries about the monkey outbreak?
I've heard a lot of
the federal government has said it's they classified it as an emergency medical. What's it called?
Yeah,
I'm not in the
national. I don't know.
No, not a national, but somebody you can put it in the chat. That it's
a state of emergency.
Well, they're looking at it. I think with cruising now, based on what we know about it, I think we're okay. There's certain groups of people I think that are more at risk, is what scientists have said for now. We hope maybe it stays along that realm, but it's something, of course, the whole industry is watching. Yeah. And we've got through and learned a lot, of course, from COVID. So the industry, I think, will be okay. We've so enjoyed the lives on your last cruise. Thank you, Shirley, for that. We appreciate that.
We always kind of go back and forth, like, should we go live? Should we just do a show? So that's good. Thank you.
I ask Amanda sometimes, and Amanda can vouch. Sometimes I'll say, do people care?
Yeah, like, do you want us to go live on the ship? Or would you rather us just do a show?
Yeah.
What would you want?
That's right. We'll be on the Breeze for New Year's Eve, Wanda says. Can't wait.
There you
add her to the list. Add her to the group.
Yep.
And Coach has a couple of friends that will be there. That will be awesome. I have the panorama, Kathy says, in 12 days. Golly, that's awesome.
Will be nice.
A Vista class ship there. I have a special request here.
Special request?
Yes, and I need to go all the way back here. See if I can find it. I'm not going to be able to find it probably.
Don't worry about it. What's your special
so here's
request?
my special. Amanda and I are working on a special project. And we're toward the end of it, and we've asked for a couple things. If you have pictures of you or video of you on the ship and you have Island Time shirts, hats, lanyards, something on, send it to us.
Put it on the Facebook page, something.
It'd be easier if you send it messenger email so I can use it. And I'll add to that, if you will take time, if you want to take time and record just a short video, your name, where you're from, and what Island Time, this channel, the content, this community means to you, and send it to me. And if you don't mind me using it in a project, then I will, of course, use it. So I was going to grab my email address, and I can do that right here really quick. Again, I'm going to use this in a little project, so you have to make, if it's going to be seen by other people, so let me mention that. If you will send it to me via messenger or this email right here that I'm putting in chat, if you'll send me your physical address, mailing address, I will send you a small thank you gift for sharing that with us. Okay. So just a short video. Hello, my name is Derek. I live in Central Arkansas. And what does Island Time mean to me? My name is chicken.
No.
Okay. I tried.
Okay,
Anyway, I wanted to point that out. We're working on something. We need some help. So, yes, thank you very much, AZ Fund. We appreciate that. Love the lives, and that's great. Norma is in Bauxite, 33 days until the Vista. You're going to have a blast on the Vista.
We love the Vista.
Yep, the Jubilee. Yes, Tim, the Jubilee cruise in the aft balcony is over New Year's next year. Nice. Tim, it's going to be awesome. It is. Thank you, David, for that. We appreciate that very much. Let's go on here and let's do a game this time. Okay.
Oh, a game. I like games.
Well, just put yourself in scenario games. So we're going to play a little "What would you do?" And Amanda's going to tell you this first little line here. So you just put yourself in this situation. You may think this would never happen to me. Well, it is tonight. So put your mind there. Let us know what you would do in this first situation.
Okay. So your first situation, what would you do if your rate code or booking came with $500 on board credit? So I'm guessing you're asking, like, what would they do with the money?
What would you do with that money?
What are you doing with $500 on board credit?
We love those cruises that come with that money, right?
Oh, we know. We're going to the steakhouse. You're spending some in the casino.
Yeah. Here we go as the answers roll in.
Cheers package, definitely.
Yes. Well, and you have to remember with some of this onboard credit now, cruise lines are letting you spend that onboard credit before you get
on board.
That's right. Used to, it was a question people would say, hey, can I spend my onboard credit before I get on board? And it was like, no, you can't do that. It's called onboard credit. Now they kind of let you do that. So it's interesting as Carnival has finally turned that page. Peace and be wild. Thank you for that super chat. Cheers. Yes, cheers to you as well. It's great to see you here tonight. Let's see what everyone's doing with $500 of onboard credit. I see lots of casino. Drink package, BTW says. That's a smart way to spend it. Going on the Celebration. Cruising Kathy says you're going to have a blast on the Celebration. It'll be a brand new ship. Yep. Excursions, Tracy says. That's interesting. I wondered if anybody would say that. I'm very much of an adventurer as well, and I always make sure to book those excursions. I love to cruise. I cruise for ships, but I also cruise for those ports of call as well. A lot of people saying casino. Oh, my goodness, a lot. Specialty dining, says Rodney. How about that? That's different there, but you may be able to pay for 4 nights of specialty dining. Dolphin excursion, Rich, that is also on my list as well. Tanya says specialty dining, soda, and casino. Charles, here you go. The fun shops, right? You can spend that onboard credit in fun shops. There's all kinds of Carnival merch and gear. There's purses, there's cologne, perfume, sunglasses, watches. You guys know there's all kinds of stuff. So, Charles, that's a good idea as well to shop around. I don't do that enough. Lots of fireballs, he says. I like that. Tick says strip club. Strip club. You'll have to name that ship because a lot of us, of course, are not familiar with that. You can get a tattoo, though. If you want the tattoo, Virgin Voyages, they've got an awesome tattoo parlor. If you've not seen some of their work and just the story on the tattoo parlor, look it up. It's pretty cool. A lot of people now saying shop. Bingo cards, Brian. I like bingo too. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yep, as Pat says, spend it. I'm going to spend it. You're exactly right. You've got to spend it. Chris says, buy things. I do. I like it. Casino and food. Randy's going to Alaska in a few weeks. Do you know if Railway and Skagway is completely closed down? Last I heard, Randy, that answer was yes. They've had a couple of unfortunate incidents in the last several weeks. Right now it's yes. We'll see if that changes, though. So that's something I've not mentioned, Randy, on my daily show, but it is impacting cruising there in Alaska with the slides going on. Yep. I need some ink therapy. I don't have any, but it's I'm not opposed to it. I just don't have any. I don't. Angie, specialty dining shops, casino room service, extra tips. The bartenders, don't forget those bartenders. You're exactly right. What would you do? Here goes the next one here. This one's always interesting to me because it says a lot about your personality and maybe what you do for a living, your stress level. Here's the next one. What would you do? It is a sea day. You woke up. It's a sea day. I prefer sea days. I love sea days. Where are you sitting when you finally get up? You get something to eat. You've got your bathing suit on, swimsuit on. You've got all the sunscreen or your tanner on, whatever you apply. Are you sitting on a loud and happening Lido deck? There's all kinds of activities. The music's great. Maybe it's still drums. Maybe it's the DJ. People are everywhere having fun. It's a good place to people watch. Or are you going to a quiet part of the ship? Or are you going to the solarium? on Royal Caribbean? Are you going to Serenity on Carnival or a quiet deck? What are you doing here? Let's see. Again, this is no right or wrong answer here. I just want to know, what would you do? Are you wanting that upbeat atmosphere? Or you want somewhere quiet? Let's just see. Pat, get an extra locker at the spa. That was embarrassing. I'm going to tell you right now, it was embarrassing, but it's over. Poolside, Cruise Life TV says, oh, goodness, pool area or a bar. Serenity, Christina says, go back to sleep. Amanda takes naps every day. Havana Pool, Michelle, I miss it. Back of the ship. Yeah, the aft pool. Some people prefer that aft pool because it's still crowded. Good place to people watch, but it's not always loud as far as music and activities, things like that. So, King, that's a good point. It is. By the pool with some drinks. The Crow's Nest, yes, on Halliburton. You're exactly right about that. If you don't know about the Crow's Nest, look it up. Serenity, I've seen a lot of people say Serenity. Pool bar, Lido aft tides, feeling the breeze on the front of the ship, Rich. That's interesting. I like to do that as well. Some of those secret decks on the front of the ship, there's places to sit and even lay out. Some of the ships actually have loungers. Serenity says Daryl, pool bar. So we've got a little bit of everything, honestly. You guys thought of some ideas that I didn't think about. One thing that I missed, honestly, I'll be honest with you, as Amanda comes back up here, I absolutely loved Serenity. I loved Havana and how quiet it was. But whenever we would go up to Lido, which wasn't often, sometimes I'd go out there in the middle of the day and I was maybe grabbing a burger real quick or grabbing, I like some of the drinks at Red Frog Rum Bar. I was thinking, man, I kind of miss that vibe too. Yeah. Some, well,
Havana needs music that's not just Cuban Havana music.
Yes.
They need some like upbeat music, like on Lido Deck.
Yep. When just people watching in the games, it's there's a balance. Yeah. Patrick says, I like to walk around and people watch. Hit the casino, maybe hit the spa for a shave and a haircut. I've never done that, but I've heard a lot of people.
Like that. Yeah.
I guess I forget sometimes about the men services there, the haircut and shave. Yeah. Sorry, GH. I said Halliburton. Holland America, sorry. Owned by Carnival Corporation. My fault there.
Some strong sweet tea you're drinking over there.
I had answered actually a couple of questions for someone today on Halliburton.
It's hard not to get tongue-tied sometimes.
Well, no, it's not that. I'd answered a couple of questions about Halliburton today. My messenger, if you've sent me messages on Messenger, I've got probably 50 unread. So I try to catch up, but I'm behind. My fault about that, GH.
You're in a Havana suite. Read that one.
Yep. Question here from Cruise Life. If you're in a Havana suite and traveling with others not staying in a Havana suite, can they get a wristband to enjoy Havana Pool and bar with you? Cruise Life TV. No. I would say no, because they were really particular. The both times we've had Havana, really particular on when you come through, they're looking at that wristband.
The lifeguard is the one that kind of
they patrol right. I mean, they stand right there,
and they're nice about it.
Yeah.
So you need to get them booked in Havana.
If they didn't say anything to you, then yes, of course you could. But even like day 5 and 6, when you would think they've seen our faces several times, they would say, you don't have your wristband. I'm like, oh, it's in my room. And I would have the bartenders vouch.
Hey. They knew you.
Yep. Yes, we are feeling better.
They'll need to book a Havana with you.
That's right. Do a live video shot, says Z. We'll have to get on that, my friend. I don't know if we have anything up here. We're upstairs right now.
No.
Yep. Got to have a Havana cabin. Yep. And they're tough on it. Here we go. Let's do this one here, because it's been interesting to me to see the change in this one here over the years. Amanda, you want to read that last one?
Okay. What would you do? It's formal night or elegant night. How dressed up do you get? Do you go just a little bit above casual? Are you prom dressing it? Suit and tie, button up, polo? What are you doing?
It's funny because when we first started cruising, it was, I guess it was elegant night. Mm-hmm. Right? It was, and I used to bring a jacket, a tie.
Yeah. You bring the whole kit and caboodle.
And then they switched it because people wanted to be more relaxed.
Yeah.
Which
now, I get it. We would go to dinner and then we'd come back and change into comfy clothes.
But some people look marvelous, right? They are dressed up. They're taking the pictures. They look great. And there's not anything at all against that. Yeah. Amanda and I think someone posted, let's see. as casual as I can. It was Rodney.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disrespect the night, but I'll wear a nice shirt. I wore blue jeans.
This is what a lot of people say. What's formal to you might not be what's formal to the next person, Yeah,
exactly. Let's see what people say, because I've really been thinking about this and some ideas about this. Jeans and a button down. That's about like Derek. Yeah. Casual, just above. Casual says AZ. 7 or more. It's a tux. John says.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I do like to see. You see
I love seeing people dressed up.
They look sharp.
Don't like
Yeah. Business casual. That's probably a
that's a good
little dress.
Good rule of thumb.
Yeah, tell people.
Kind of like how you dress up for church.
Yeah. Lido Tito. I like this one. Shorts and hey dudes and a collared shirt.
Right. You got the collared shirt. You can go golfing.
Suit and tie. Nice pants. U.S. Army Combat Medic says, and a jacket. Years ago was a tux. So even he said, maybe. Yep. And GH as well. Business just above. Casual, just above.
Suit and tie. So we're kind of mixed up there.
When we first started cruising, Jennifer says, it was very formal, but as we have cruised more and more, we have gotten more. That's the same thing with us, Jennifer. It is. We're dressing up more on the next cruise because we want some amazing pictures of your two. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Rick as well, kind of the same thing. We dress up to right under formal. Yep.
Z said, I will wear sweats and a robe.
Oh my goodness. Antonio usually wears a polo shirt. So it's across the board. Casual, Jessica says. We still do the pictures. Cruise Life TV. I will say this. Amanda and I don't often buy the pictures on the cruise line, but if you're looking for pictures, as Jennifer said, if you're taking
they're good quality pictures.
Your kid, take the time, and pricing has been better actually.
It has been. They've gone down a little on the pricing.
They have.
Probably Celebrity they're not printing all those out like they used to.
Yes.
Save a little money that way.
Exactly. Yeah, use the screens. Yeah. Exactly. Samuel says don't go. And I think we did that. Well, maybe not this last cruise.
No, I think we went to a different went to the
Teppanyaki.
Yeah, thank you. Couldn't think of the word.
Yep. So a little bit of everything. One thing that I've thought about for a long time, and I don't know how this would work. Do you think this would work across the major cruise lines that still have, because all of them have some sort of elegant or formal night, and they have 2 dining rooms? Do you think we'll get to a time, or do you think this would work that one dining room is for formal and dress up? If you want to go that extra step, if you know that when you're getting ready for dinner, I'm spending more time tonight getting ready than I did last night, then you can go to this dining room. If you want to go casual or have the same kind of little dress code that you have every other night, you can go to this dining room. Do you think something like that would work? Or you think, no? And Brian, I think you're right. I was thinking about this, talking to a maitre d' actually last week, and Brian pointed it out.
It's hard to.
It's a good idea, but who's going to be that man that says,
you need to go to the other dining room? Yeah, that's a little.
You tried, but you need to go over there. So
yes, are you here for the formal night?
But it's like a like a mentality though. If you're getting ready, you spent that extra time. Yeah. If you're dressing formal, even if, as Amanda said, it's subjective and it may not be.
But like some people don't really stay up with what's going on around the ship. They're just like, oh, it's time for dinner. Let's go. So I can see them going to the wrong dining room.
Yeah. No, you're right. Have you got any reviews, feedback?
Z said he thinks it happens on Norwegian. We might maybe check that out.
Yeah, we need to check that out. We do. We're going, of course, Norwegian in October.
They said that's what the buffet's for.
Yeah. Hey, Medic,
that is true.
We
have
the buffet.
Have other food options.
They do.
That's right.
They do.
Yeah.
We used to go to the steakhouse and clean up for that. That's a good idea. Yep. Tuxedo, yes, Steve. Yep. Do you remember on the VHS or your cruise that they would sell? Yes, Jennifer, they would. They would record the Welcome Aboard show and the Love and Marriage show, and you could buy those shows at the end of your cruise, for one package. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah. It was. Coach, I'm getting picks for our 20s. New Year's Eve, that will be awesome. Okay. Amanda, we need to start working on that.
Okay, yeah.
The
Derek and I
20s.
don't really do the dress-up nights, but we have told Mike and Michelle, because they love it, that we will do it.
We're going to dress up like the 20s, the Roaring 20s, right?
Roaring.
Yep. Let's see. And there was another question. Have you gotten any feedback reviews regarding On Point testing, Anthony? I have not yet. I haven't. So if anyone knows anything about On Point, let Anthony know. Cruising, let's see. When I was on a Princess ship in June for a Mediterranean cruise, the Brits dressed up. That's what John Hill was mentioning. He's on P&O Iona right now on a personal vacation, but he keeps working. I'm like, John, quit working. You're on vacation.
Well, that's like you. You go on vacation, you still work.
Well, yeah, but he's doing more. Yeah. But he was talking about the Brits that they really do. All of them dress up. It's just a.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that.
It's a thing. So then,
if we ever do like a cruise over seas, we're gonna have to bring our A game.
Yep. Tim asked a good question here about Havana. We've had lots of questions about Havana. Can anyone get into the Havana pool in the daytime? And can anyone get in the Havana bar? Anyone can go to Havana bar on the inside.
Okay, yeah. It's a two-sided bar.
Yep.
There's an indoor and an outdoor bar.
That's right.
They have the indoor.
They held karaoke on the indoor part. They held live music at night, Latin music, things like that.
And that was good.
Oh, yeah.
That Latin music was amazing.
Cruise Life TV, thank you very much for that super chat. Hopefully that answer helped there. We appreciate that. But the outdoor area is for Havana guests, and that is all the time. When the Vista first came out, the outdoor area was for guests like until 7 p.m. They quickly did away with that. Now the outdoor area is all Havana guests. Yep. Z-Show wants to know if we've booked a cruise on March Madness spring break. Z, we have. Yep. We're booked. We'll see if it sticks. So don't book anything yet because we are looking at Royal Caribbean in March. Oh. Even though we've already booked Carnival Vista March 19th, I think it is. 18th or 19th.
We're taking the boys on that
Taking the boys.
So.
And
the Vista does have a good play area for the kids, the water park.
And Lito Tito has confirmed and got it notarized, Amanda, that you said that you're going to dress up here for Roaring 20s. Yep.
Okay.
Patrick says NCL is very relaxed about formal night. Thank you very much for that. For that feedback. We appreciate that. And Pat, thank you for sending that picture there. Just throw out the dress code. Yes. Yeah. Just throw it out.
I don't know. I think you got to have it.
Some, but it's
not enforced, but at least it's there.
Yeah. Lito Tito, for your Roaring 20s, get up. Thank you for that super chat. We appreciate that.
I'm going to have to
We're going to be thinking now.
Rachel and Michelle about what we're wearing.
That's right. Thank you, Tanya, for that feedback. Marcus had a question here. How is the weather in the Western Caribbean in February, Marcus? One of my favorite times, two of my favorite times to cruise is when Amanda can't cruise, October and February. That's rude. The weather just it. The weather, I've left out of
cruises without you.
Well, no, it's the time of year.
I know.
I like it because it's cooler that first embarkation day. You know, it's not in the 90s. Yeah. It's in the might be 65 or 70. And then you wake up the next day and it's warmer. Of course, when you come back, it starts to get cooler. But I love cruising in October and February, 2 months that I think it's really good.
Which cruising. We've done like a December cruise, and it is kind of strange. Yeah. Like you go to bed and it's like freezing outside, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, it's nice out here.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celebrity, yes. Army Combat Medic, they're very strict. We want to go on Celebrity.
Oh,
it is.
I can see Celebrity being a little stricter.
Yep, absolutely. Owned by Royal Caribbean. Booked on Primit in January, but there's not a lot of info on that ship yet. You're right, Caroline. What are your thoughts about the new ship? Caroline, we have some good news for you. We'll be among the first to sell on the Prima from North America.
We'll have to go live on that.
We will go live. There's some interesting feedback already. If Pat is still here, Pat can point out there's some balcony rooms, especially handicap accessible rooms, where you go out on your balcony and guess what's there?
Pizza?
The big slide that goes like 10 or 12 stories is on your balcony.
He's wanting to get me to go down this slide.
You're going down the slide.
I'm not about the slide life. Not about it.
You're going down the slide. I was going to try to find this. Look at that.
Oh, that is cool.
That's cool. If you paid for that balcony.
I mean, I'd kind of be mad that the slide was on the balcony.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So we'll see, Caroline.
Maybe those are discounted balconies.
Yeah. No.
They
ain't discounting no balcony. Come on.
You don't know.
They're not going to do that, Caroline. We'll let you know, though. We're going to cruise on her in October. Yep. Shirley, just check 13 days till we cruise. Did you forget, Shirley? That's good. The ecstasy, of course, winding things down. October. Golly, 2 months, and she'll be. I don't know if she'll be scrapped yet. I think there's been some conversations on selling her. I hope that happens. If not, she'll be scrapped. Yep.
I would like to scrap a ship.
Norma, we've made platinum on Royal Caribbean and Carnival. That's a big milestone. Matter of fact, I have a question about loyalty on here, Amanda. No lie. Look at this. Loyalty. What's your highest loyalty on a cruise line? Let us know that. So many people book cruises because of their loyalty status. They say, I've only cruised Carnival. I want to keep cruising Carnival because I want to be platinum. I want to be diamond. Does the loyalty programs for cruise line mean anything to you? Do you book your cruises because I want to get to that next level? I want to get the free bottle of water. I want the free laundry. I want the chocolate-covered
that
strawberries.
Laundry, though.
Laundry's good. Laundry's good. Does it matter to you, or is it like, whatever, I'm looking for the best itinerary?
I think it's more about the places you go, how much you're paying.
Yep. Absolutely. Let us know if the loyalty means anything to you. It does, of course, to cruise line. It's a fair question. One thing I would tell a new cruiser, and we get new cruisers that send us questions daily.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for me? I've never cruised before. And I have a whole thing I send them.
No.
But the last thing I send them is, you're going to have a blast on this cruise, but when you go on your second cruise, go on a different cruise line. Is that a good piece of advice?
Yeah, it's good advice.
Because they're going to love it, and they're probably going to
something else out.
Like, I wish we would have. We loved the Carnival Conquest on our honeymoon.
We did.
Right? I wish we'd have booked a different cruise just to see, Don't be locked in.
And then after you've booked like 10 cruises, it's like,
I have to stay.
They're my family. I got to stay.
Absolutely. Yep. I booked Royal Caribbean's presidential cruise next summer on the Allure of the Seas. Amanda, we could go on that one.
Oh, okay.
Those dates actually work out. Rick, what is that date? I think it's summertime, June or something, right?
He said summer.
The president of Royal Caribbean sails on board with you. And he has all kinds of events. It's cool. Dana has a question, another Margaritaville question. Did y'all walk or take a taxi to Margaritaville?
Walked there.
Yep.
Taxi back.
It's an easy walk. It's through all the shops.
Yeah, it's kind of neat to see, the town.
And how long was it?
It was probably a 15-minute walk.
Maybe. Probably 12.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was off by 3 minutes.
Well, 3 minutes.
It was about a 15-minute walk, and there are some shops you can pop in, grab what you want.
That's right. And we spent all day at Margaritaville, out in the sun. And so we were going to walk back. We
could have walked back,
but there are taxis waiting there.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, they wait there because Margaritaville, there's people coming and going all the time. So it was $5 a person to take us back to the port.
Now, walking there, though, it was kind of hard. Like, people would kind of point us in the right direction, but, like, you'll get to the hotel.
We're trying to get somewhere else, though, remember?
Yeah, that is true. But, like, you had to go around this big hotel. So just keep asking people. They'll tell you where to go.
Yeah.
They'll tell you where to go.
Training Carnival Gold, working on Platinum for the bragging rights. That's right. I know Mike and Michelle, they just made Platinum, and it was on the last cruise. It was big.
Yeah, they walked around like this all week. Snooty.
Ronnie, they're on the last sailing as well. Ronnie and Shirley, going to send her off with a bang. That's going to be amazing.
That's crazy to me that they scrap ships. Like, can you not gut it and build basically a whole new ship?
The Sunshine, the Sunrise.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they've done.
Would you not save money by doing that?
Well, what's the price of metal? What's the price you can get for the furniture? And the carbon.
I'm just a school
carbon
teacher,
footprint.
okay?
Well, you're a good school teacher.
Oh.
You are. My husband will be Platinum in October, Christy. So you get the perks as well. A lot of people don't realize that if you're cruising with someone that's Platinum, you get the priority access as well.
Do you get the laundry?
You don't get your own bags, but you can put your garments in the
garments.
Yeah. I didn't say undergarments. I said the garments. Be Platinum, John says, in February of 2023. I wish we would have stayed with one cruise line, Rich says. That's an interesting thought. And built up more loyalty rather than bounce between Royal and Carnival like we have done.
Yeah.
It is. We are.
I wonder, we need to do some research about what the levels are to Royal Caribbean.
It's about it's about the same. Yeah. Although once you get really high on like Pinnacle status, they have like your own lounge that's open that you can go get snacks from, and only the the Pinnacle people can go there.
That's kind of neat.
It is. It's something easy that you think that others could do. You could be missing out on a lot if you only cruise with one cruise line.
That's true. That's what we were thinking. Yeah.
Tanya just did Royal. Her whole family said they prefer Carnival. It is the fun ship for a reason. That's what I've heard, Tanya. So many of our friends, which are younger, I guess we can still say that for a little while, they do Carnival and Royal, and they always say, I like Carnival. But there's probably going to be a stage in our life where we say, I like Royal.
Maybe. Who knows?
Or something. I mean, I don't know.
We could be
We're so open.
We could be like, who was the couple that was married for 50 years?
Bill and Bunny.
Bill and Bunny.
Yep.
Cruising on.
Exactly. Yep. We've cruised Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and MSC. Joseph, I like that. But we were sticking with Carnival to reach Platinum.
There you go.
Yep, get those undies washed, Lito Tito said. After you turn them inside out, right? You wear them.
That's not
come on.
No,
President's Cruise is July 23rd.
Okay.
We just went on July 23rd of this year. So,
we could do that.
Rick, thank you for that. We may look at that.
Yeah.
It's on the alert.
He'll be looking at it tonight. Don't worry.
That might be we're looking for the Allure of the Seas. It's next summer.
Well, look.
There we go.
See what we got.
There we go. Rick says to do it. I found the savings and prices greater than the value of loyalty plans. That's good too. Yep.
That is true.
Yep. You're exactly right. Celebrity. Yes, Little Tito. Celebrity going to Alaska in 2024. That would be good. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. On the Royal Caribbean Diamond, you get 4 drinks a day. At Diamond Plus, you get 5 drinks, Rick says. Yep. Done many on Carnival, NCL, Royal, but Celebrity stole my heart. And I've heard, I've heard that from a lot of people, especially their newer ships. First off, just that midnight blue, that Celebrity, just the color.
That's what's got you.
It's when you look at that Celebrity Edge, and you look at the Beyond, even it's like, it's like, come here, come on.
They're very elegant ships.
They are. Well, and just marble floors, the chandeliers are beautiful. They really are. Let's see. Thank you, Anthony, for that. Anthony is a retired school teacher.
There you go. All right.
Yep. Let's see what we've got here. I mentioned a project. Again, if you didn't hear me, send a quick video of your name, where you're from, and what Island Time means to you, whether it's our content, our channel, our community, just some short.
Unless it's something negative, keep that.
No, if it's negative,
I'm just kidding.
Send it to me. There's my email address. We're working on a project. It's going to be shared with others. So whatever you send could be shared with others. Send me your address. I'll mail you something for your time. And we'll probably get so many we can't use them all for this project, but maybe future projects. But we appreciate that. We do. Randy, another week is probably okay. Yep. Jeremy, let me know your question here. Vloggers cruise. Yes, I know. I've had so many mention. There's a big vloggers cruise, and several other vloggers have reached out to me saying, "Are you going? It's January." I don't think we're going to be able to make that one. Unfortunately,
on that scale yet,
Well, maybe they've reached out to me, but we'll see. We'll see. Yep. Let's see. Yes, MSC. Tim, that's a good call out. MSC has, they've had for years matched whatever loyalty status you're at with Carnival, Royal Caribbean. MSC, they match that. MSC is growing. I've said it before over the months. They're building the largest cruise terminal in North America in Miami.
Should we move our Carnival stock?
No.
Got to hold on to that until it goes back up.
Yeah, we're holding that now. We're holding that now for sure. Yeah.
Cradling it like a baby.
We need that one to go up a little bit, please, if you're hearing this. Yep. Lorelli will be on the Vloggers cruise. And Tony, yes, Tony is one that has reached out to me. They left for Alaska today. Cool. Yeah, Tony and Jenny. I'd like to meet Jenny. We met Tony, but they're going. Amanda, have you made plans for the Jubilee?
No plans.
Yes, you have.
No, you made the plans.
Oh, well.
My plan is pack the suitcase.
Yep.
That's my plan.
Carnival Jubilee, the first sailing from the United States. I think it's November the 18th from Galveston. It has the transatlantic. Then we are going to get on board. And there's a big group of us there.
Someone said, wrap it up. Big Brother's about to be on.
I know.
Listen, you got to record that. Our time, Big Brother's already come on. So,
Steve, thanks for pointing that out. There's a question about testing at the pier in Miami, if they're still doing that. Steve, if it's in reference to Carnival, They're still doing it. You have to make the appointment in advance. They're not requiring it for children who are unvaccinated, though. And I was going to mention that there's been so many changes in policy and protocol. I try when I see the news every day. I don't want to do a video every day on testing.
Boring.
But it's going to be changing. It already is. The awesome Rich, you're on the Jubilee with us.
Ooh.
Yes, and Jennifer. Awesome.
All right.
We have a big group. It's going to be a blast. It really is. The battle over the Bahamas was settled because it's like Virgin Voyages, Margaritaville at Sea they've been selling for like 2 weeks to the Bahamas without requiring a test.
But they're shorter days. Like they're not 7,
Maybe
8
that's
days.
No. Well, that's so Carnival came out at first and said, no, you don't need a test if you go to the Bahamas, 5 days or less. Then they said, no, you do have to have a test for Bahamas and Grand Cayman. And now they've come back and said, no, you don't. So it was well, yes, but it was people were asking others who work for Carnival, why do we have to be tested if we're cruising with Carnival, not other cruise lines? And they're like, because it's the government of the Bahamas. It's like, no, it's not. There's other cruise lines doing it. So anyway, it's settled. Does fully vaccinated include the booster? No, it is not. There's been a lot of confusion around that. Yep. Fully vaccinated is still the 2-shot method or the Johnson & Johnson 1-shot. So that is a lot of people have asked that. That is fully vaccinated still, even though there's up to 2 boosters.
I think the government might not.
No, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Rick's got the Jubilee January the 6th of 2024. That's going to be. Sometimes people prefer that. Wait a week or 2, 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, let them work the kinks out, then go.
Exactly. Yep. I think it's dinner time, even though it's 9:00.
Who said that?
It's me. I said that. I said that. Who said that?
Well, that's because we haven't had dinner because we were running around with these kids.
That's right. We're ready for dinner and some Big Brother. Get these kiddos to bed. They were good. Jackson's still up.
Yeah, he's watching Paw Patrol. He's good.
Our youngest, 3 years old, he entertained himself for an hour.
He calmed me down a couple times.
Yeah, we'll see if there's colors all over the wall or something.
I did.
I asked my friend that lives in Nassau. She said no test right now. Yeah, I know, Nancy. It was. I don't know. It was crazy, but it's done now. The Jubilee will not even be in Galveston until the end of November. Norma, she will be in Galveston, but it's sold out.
Ooh.
So our date, the 18th, is sold out. So I was looking yesterday.
I might have a hookup if you.
The next cruise is November 25th. Norma, that's what you're seeing, but there is a sailing before that. It's Thanksgiving week. She leaves the Saturday or Sunday of Thanksgiving week. We'll be on there for Thanksgiving.
Hey, Norma, send us a private message. We might have a hookup to get you a room. I got secrets.
If you want to book, a room for that November, I think it's 18th sailing. Let us know. We've got some rooms. We'll just say that. More to come on that. Yep. And Jubilee, Tanya says, summer of 24. The word we are hearing on Royal circles is they will be dropping pre-cruise testing next week. Rick, you're exactly right. I'm hearing the same thing. I don't want to say you're right about that. We're going to see Royal Caribbean, though, they did announce protocols new protocols starting the 8th through the 14th. Is that not weird? 7 days of protocols. When usually cruise lines announce protocols that go for a month or 2 months at a time, they said these protocols are good from August the 8th through August the 14th.
Well, there's just so much changing right now.
I think Rick's on something. I think we're getting ready for a bigger announcement. So we'll see. That's right, Lito Tito. Secrets, but not for too much longer. We're trying here. If Royal drops it, Celebrity won't be far behind. You're right. True. You're exactly right. Yep. November 25th on the Jubilee, Lori, we'll have to say hello to you. We'll be getting off the 25th. You'll be getting on. In Galveston, we can say hello. Okay. It's dinner time. It's Big Brother time. It's get these kids to bed time.
Oh, yeah.
And relax a little bit before this week starts. It's going to be a wild week. Amanda's got professional developments. I have work, and the kids haven't started school. So guess who gets the kids? The shows will be interesting.
A little taste of his own medicine.
Little. Poquito. I need a little bit. That's all. Everyone, I hope you have a great night. I want to tell you, thank you so much for being part of this community. Patrick Cruiser, thank you so much. Another fun live. Keep up the good work, Derek and Minda.
Thank you so much.
You are building something fun. I hope so. Woo! Thank you so much for showing up. You could be watching this live or on replay. Thank you. For all those who super chatted, this is your last chance to do so. You will be entered in to win some Island Time swag. We'll have that giveaway tomorrow, of course. And we hope that you have a great week. I know that some of you are going through all kinds of different situations. Things are tough at work. Things are tough money-wise. Things are tough at home. Keep fighting through, okay? Keep doing what you do. Keep working through it. Keep taking a step forward, even though sometimes those steps are little bitty.
Keep at it, Z.
Keep at it. Keep at it. You're going to get to the other side of it. I promise you that. If we can ever help you, let us know. Our email address is in the description of this video. You can reach out on Facebook Messenger as well. If you don't get a response from me, keep on messaging me and I will see it. I promise. It just takes some time.
Thanks so much, Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you so much. Everyone have a great week. And let's bring on some fall weather, dadgummit. I'm tired of it being hot.
Fall.
That's right. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you right here all week.
On Island Time.
Ciao for now.
Ciao.